The Vatican and other parts of the world feature Christmas masses in person, but for part of Europe, the new Omicron variant of the coronavirus caused a lot of disruptions. Cases are growing in all European countries. In Italy, the number of positive coronavirus cases has been the highest since the beginning of the pandemic. That is also true in France and Ireland. Joining us now from Austria, Vienna, Austria, is Andreas Thonhauser, EWTN Vatican Bureau Chief. Andreas, welcome back. Great to see you.
Thank you for having me. Good to be with you.
Well, 2 days ago, it was Christmas, obviously, December 25th, and here in the U.S., in northern Illinois, I had the great experience, tremendous experience of celebrating Christmas in church, hearing a wonderful choir. It was absolutely beautiful. So my question to you is, have churches in Europe remained open over Christmas?
Well, Owen, the numbers here in Europe have been skyrocketing before and during the Christmas holidays. Still, most faithful were able to celebrate Christmas in a church and attend masses. In Italy, for example, just 2 days ago, we had 55,000 positive cases, which is the highest number since the beginning of the pandemic. The Italian government has decided on new restrictions and the obligation to wear a mask even outdoors. However, this does not affect Christians more than any other citizens. So churches already respect a lot of rules. While there is no green pass required, churchgoers are asked to sanitize their hands, use masks in church, seats are spaced and attendance is limited according to room size. This situation is exemplary probably for almost all European countries. A big exception, a sad exception, are the Netherlands, because there all Christmas Eve celebrations after 5 p.m. had to be cancelled because churches, like all other public venues, are closed in the evenings as part of a strict lockdown measure. And here where I am in Austria, the country which was first to proclaim a general vaccine mandate, Christmas was still relaxed. Churches remain open and people can attend services without a green pass. But there's a lot of attention on Austria by neighboring countries also, whether or not, and if it really comes into reality, how the vaccine mandate will be enforced. So far, there's been no official protest from the bishops against this mandate.
Andreas, usually we see you with St. Peter's Basilica in the background. We know you're in Vienna, Austria. Why are you there specifically?
That's right, Owen. I'm in front of St. Stephen's Cathedral here in Vienna, Austria. I'm here because I am from Vienna originally, and my family and we came here to visit friends and family for the Christmas holidays. And I thought it's a fitting location also for our conversation, since the Catholic Church yesterday, alongside the Feast of the Holy Family, also celebrated St. Stephen's as the first Christian martyr. And the Orthodox Church actually celebrates him even today. So St. Stephen is very important in many European countries, especially also in Italy, where his feast day is a national holiday. He was the first Christian to die for his faith, being stoned to death between 33 and 36 AD. And according to the New Testament, also Saul, who later became St. Paul, was present at the killing. The Acts of the Apostles, in which we can find a description of his life and death, describes St. Stephen as a man full of faith and full of the Holy Spirit. Therefore, I think it's quite fitting that his cathedral is also the landmark symbol of the city of Vienna, here in the heart of Europe.
Well, what else can you tell the EWTN audience about St. Stephen's Cathedral? It is such a beautiful and impressive sight behind you.
Well, St. Stephen's is one of the most important Gothic churches really in Europe. Its construction began back in the 12th century. The cathedral is 350 feet long and has 4 towers, and the highest one is 400 feet high. At some point, this was the highest building in Europe, and of course back then also the highest building in the known world. The colored tiles that cover the roof of St. Stephen's Cathedral form the eagle coat of arms of the Habsburg Empire and the symbol of the city of Vienna and Austria. And inside you see various architectural styles from different eras. The central nave, the side chapels and the choir follow the Gothic style, but the altars were rebuilt in the Baroque style later on. The interior of the cathedral houses the bodies of members of the Habsburg family. And if you're familiar, and I'm sure you are, with the famous Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, he's not only buried in this cathedral, but he also married there. And if you ever come to Vienna, Owen, make sure to stop here for a mass and say a prayer for us here in this cathedral.
Absolutely, that would be a dream come true for sure. Andreas Thonhauser, EWTN Vatican Bureau Chief, Merry Christmas to you and your family, and peace be with you.
And to you.